Hey everybody, welcome to Heroes and Hideouts. Who is Ronin 47? Now, besides that, I'm going to give you some basic hints and concepts with my story when it gets to the what we're going to do. This is set, spoilers ahead, this is set after the events of the original story, so Jada is Shadow Girl. You know, if you read the review, you know that, so if you read the book, you didn't, so a little spoiler there. Stan was in the book, he was one of the villains. So, another spoiler there. So, he's gone on a reform trip. I decided to make him a sidekick because I wanted to give her a sidekick. I figured every good hero needs a sidekick. So, what I did is I turned, after the event of the original story, Stan has trained in Kendo martial arts. And after Shadow Girl saved him, he essentially pledged his loyalty and dubbed himself Ronin 47. There's more to that. 47 is actually the last two numbers of his number in Juvenile Hall. That's why he took those names. And so why he calls himself Ronin. For those who are not familiar with Japanese history, Ronin is usually a term reserved for a wandering samurai. Even though he's not a wanderer, he considered himself, looking back on his early actions, he considers himself a wanderer for that part of his life. And this is his way of repenting by trying to do some good working with Shadow Girl. And now he doesn't know that the girl he's working with now wasn't the original Shadow Girl. So, Ronin also has powers. After getting out of Juvenile Hall and proving himself and getting off everything, he spent some time in Japan. While in Juvenile Hall, he became obsessed with the legends of Ben-Ki. Japanese legends, and Ben-Ki was his favorite. He decided that he would, as a path of redemption, he would go and visit all the sites connected to Ben-Ki. Eventually, his pilgrimage finished at the famous bridge. If you know the story of Ben-Ki and the 99 and the weapons, you know the story. Well, upon getting to the bridge, he meets Ben-Ki's spirit. And the spirit agrees to fight by his side if he pledges to use his skills for justice. Well, Stan is just honored by this and agrees. And when he partners with Ben-Ki, he awakens shamanic abilities. His powers are similar to that of the characters of Shaman King, with the new ability of Ben-Ki's gift. He can essentially awaken the spirit sense of people. He can make people see ghosts. He actually gives this power to Shadow Girl. He's the first person to use it to. So she can see Ben-Ki and other spirits easier. I mean, once that way, she automatically knows when they get to the shadow world, when they get to the dead house, they would know about the ghost easier. He also can speak with ghosts. And he can form a spirit unity and spirit possession like the Shaman King, but he can only do it for about 3 minutes at a time. He also carries with him the last weapon that Ben-Ki used, which is a spear that he can use for spirit unity. So yeah. And what his costume looks like, think Kato from the old Green Hornet show, but it's bright green, or actually, this is color green. It has RONIN 47 and Japanese characters on the back, and that's what his costume looks like. It's, you know, it's a little bit inspired by Kato, a little inspired by the Green Hornet. And his main thing is trying to be as loyal a child girl as Benki was to his master. Yeah, so that is who was RONIN 47. The next story, I'll tell you about the what if for my crossover.